Om Sri Rudram Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. We are in Anuvaga 10. This Anuvaga is different than the last several Anuvagas. The first Anuvaga, it's more like a prarthana. And then from the second to ninth Anuvaga is Namaskaram to the Lord. Upayato Namaskara mantras, where we had two Namaha in the beginning and the end. And then we also had Anyato Namaskara mantras, where we had only one Namaskara, which is typically used in Rudra Trishati. The 300 namas of Rudra is compiled from these wonderful Anuvagas 2 to 9. In Anuvaga 10 is a prayer. It's a prarthana to the Lord of asking two things. One, please do not do certain things on us. Two, grant us, bless us on some things. So one on nivarti and other on pravarti. Don't do something to us and do something to us. Since it's more a prayer here, the Namaha is not mentioned on this. So, out of these 12 mantras, it's all 12 separate mantras, 12 separate edges. The first mantra, let's start that. Drape andasaspate daritran nila lokita esham purushanam mesham pasunam ma bhir ma ro mo esham kinchana mamatu. So the Lord is addressed here. So the foundation is, hey Lord, don't trouble us. My belongings, my cattle. That's a kind of ask here. O Lord, which Lord we are addressing? Drape. Drape means drapayati, one who gives undesirable results. Drapayati means one who gives you the Vishaya Sukhas, one who gives the Vishaya Sukhas, one who gives the experience is Drapayati. So Drape here is one who pushes you to some experience which is not desirable, which is not comfortable. So when we are seeing a Lord who is giving us undesirable experiences, it gives a feeling that the Lord may be unmerciful. That's automatically negated on the next adjective, andasaspate. Andasaspade means, andhas is all forms of food, anna. Andasaspade means one who provides you the food. So all the nutrients and all the food is also given by him. If he is not merciful, why should he give? So he is merciful also, and he also gives punishment. Sometimes I get a feeling that Lord is like a jail warden. A jail warden gives a punishment to the inmates. At the same time, he is the one who takes care of those inmates by giving them food, shelter, everything. The Lord is something similar. Only thing is, the inmates in the jail do know they are inside the jail. And we are in the jail of this samsara, and we do not know that we are inside the jail. But the jail warden knows that we are inside the jail. That's a very interesting thing to ponder upon. So, Andasaspade is the one who gives you the food, all forms of food. Drape Andasaspade, Daridran. Daridran means one who doesn't have any possession. There is no ownership. So generally, we said that the Lord is the one who gives undesirable result. So we can say, oh, why can't you give undesirable result to somebody who is not praying to you? And I am praying you so much, so don't give me undesirable result. Give me all the sugam. Dukkham should be given to somebody else. So that makes the Lord partial. Lord does not bother whether one is devotee or not. But Lord do bother if a person is following a dharma or not. So being a devotee and following a dharma is as good as doing just the dharma. When we say we are a devotee, you have to be in dharmic path. Then only he will help. So that is clarified on the next one. So he is not having, if it is a normal human being, we favor and unfavor the people with whom we have the relationship, the association, the sangam. Ishvara being a asanka swarupa, he doesn't have any association with anybody. Therefore, he is impartial on his judgment of giving the karma palam. Being a karma pala dada, he is a asanka swarup. And since he is asangam, there is no ownership. If you own something, you have an attachment. This is mine. This belongs to me. That association comes in automatically. The belongingness comes automatically when we have the sangam. But the Lord doesn't have any sangam. That means he is asanga swarup. Therefore, he is also dharid. He doesn't have anything. Nila lokitaha. Nila lokitaha means one who is having a blue neck and a red colored one. Once again, it is nothing to do about the complexion of the Lord. The red signifies Uma Maheshwari on the side of the Lord, which means we are talking about a Maya Sakhita Brahma Swarupam is being under discussion here. Nila Lokitaha. The Nila Lokitaha also refers to the entire cosmos, the entire universe. So we are addressing to the Lord who is in the form of the universe, who has manifested as the universe, who doesn't have any ownership on any of these products. and who is the provider of the food, and who is also the one who gives the undesirable results as a part of the karmapala dhada role. Yesham purushanam, yesham pasunam mahabhid. Yesham purushanam, all my people, whoever is related to me, associated to me. Pasunam, all the living beings. Since we explicitly called about the Purushanam, we can exclude the human beings here and we can take the cattles. All the cattle that belongs to me and my people. Ma bhe. Do not frighten. Do not frighten. So do not frighten my people and my cattle. The my people and my cattle, that my can be considered as only the living beings associated with me directly, like a family members, or little extended with our friends and extended family, or the entire universe. It depends on how the devotee is seeing themselves. So, yesham purushanam, yesham pashunam mahabhe, yesham kinchamare. No destruction should come to them. To whom? Yesham purushanam, yesham pashunam. To my people and my cattle, no destructions can come. Nor they should be affected by a disease. So basically it's a prayer for our family members, our cattle, and anybody with whom we have associationship. Hey Lord, please protect all of them and do not harm them. Here the ask is do not harm. That's the kind of ask we have it in the mantra 1. So the important things that we need to notice here is the swarupa of the Ishvara himself. Dhrape, andasaspade, daridran, and daridran automatically leads to asangaha. In Brihadaranya Upanishad, there is a statement, Asanghoyam aham purushaha. I have no association with anything. Asanghoyam aham purushaha. So if you don't have any association, you are impartial and you can execute your duty properly. And what is the duty of the Lord? The karmapala dhada. And the karmapala dhada can be given, that means the karmapalam can be given properly, paba or punya, to that person properly because he is a asangan. So these are the key aspects of mantra 1. Moving on to mantra 2. Yate Rudra Shiva Dhanu Shiva Viswaha Beshaji Shiva Rudrashya Beshaji Dayano Mridajivasi. So, O Lord Rudra, Shiva, auspicious, is your form. Hey Rudra, your form is auspicious. So here he is referring to 2 terminologies. Viswaha Beshaji, Shiva Rudrashya Beshaji. Viswaha Beshaji, Rudrasya Beshaji. Two kind of an adjective that is being used here. First of all, Beshaji means a doctor. Earlier we talked about it, Bishag, which is a doctor. Now this doctor is having two specialization, dual specialized doctor. So when we say Viswaha Beshaji, he is a doctor who removes the misery of, say, poverty, disease, health problems, family relationship problems, etc. That means when the problems that are associated with Laukikam, with our body. And he can remove that. Therefore, he is Viswaha Beshaji. But he is not just that. He is capable of removing the Bhavarokam, the Samsara Dhabam, Samsara Dukkham, the Ajnanam, which is the Mula Karanam for everything. That's the root cause of all the miseries. By removing that Ajnanam, he is giving the moksha prapti for the devotee. So such Lord is Rudrasya Beshaji. So we are now praying to the Lord, hey Lord, your body is Shiva, which is auspicious. That itself is a blessing. And that grants the Jiva the happiness. Jiva say, that gives the happiness, means to live. A means to live. And we have seen earlier also, the Lord is the Upadana Karana, the material cause. Since he is the material cause, he is manifesting in every single object of this world, from a tiny little thing to a huge mountains. And all of this are nothing but the body of the Lord itself. The entire cosmos is Shiva, that's the Lord's body. So when we look from this perspective, he is the Viswaha Beshaji. So he can remove. So when it is a poverty, you get money. Where is the money coming from? From the Viswam itself. When you are hungry, you need food. The food is coming from this world itself. Viswaha Beshaji. Everything is coming from his own manifestation. But when we wanted to really know who we are, at that time, I try to get that knowledge. I get that knowledge that I am nothing different from the Lord. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Atma Brahma. Tattvamasi. When I realize this Mahavakyams, I eliminate my body-mind-intellect complex and I am equating myself at the Lakshyartham level with the Lord Himself. So this becomes the moksha sadhanam, samsara dukkha nivartikaranam. And here the association is done at a Chaitanya level. Lord, you are a Chaitanya Rupa and I am a Chaitanya Rupa, and this Chaitanyam is no different from that Chaitanyam. Therefore, the Lord and me are inseparable, the same. So when I talk in these terms, Lord becomes the Nimitta Karanam onto this. So essentially, Lord is a Abhinna Nimitta Upadana Karanam. So he is the Mankala Swarupa, Shiva, and that Mankala Swarupa is the one who manifests either as a Viswaha Beshaji or Rudrasya Beshaji. I invoke on you to make us and give us the happiness on this. Moving on to the next mantra. Mantra 3. Imagum Rudraya Tavase Kabardhine Shayadviraya Praparamahe Matim Yatana Samasadvipate Chatushpate Viswam Pushtam Grame Asminna Naturam. Imagum Rudraya Tavase Kabardhine Shayadviraya Praparamahe Matim Yatana Samasadvipate Chatushpate Viswam Pushtam Grame Asminna Naturam. Here we offer our worship, not the physical one, but the mental worship to Rudra Bhagavan, who is all knowledge, who is Sarvajnaha, with a matted air, and who weakens and helps us to fight with the internal enemies who are powerful within our mind. By doing that, he is granting happiness to us, to our people, to all the animals and all beings in the villages, and also frees from the disease and helps us to nourish as well. So Tavase means Tabaswin, one who is done lot of tapas. As a result of that, he has all the knowledge. Muntaka Upanishad says that Yasya Jnanamayam Tapaha, that Ishvara is full Jnanamayam, Chitsurupam. And such a Chitsurupam is you. Hey Lord, my prayers to that Tavase. And Lord is also qualified now as Kabardhine. We talked about Kabardhine few times in the past also. Means one who has the matted hair. In other words, Kabardhine comes with Kham Dhadu, the root word Kham. Etymologically, Kham means Sugham, Anandam, the blissfulness. So, which means the Lord, one who has filled his head with happiness. And by that, all of us gain the happiness. That is Kabardhin. And in fact, the matted hair of Lord was used. From there, the Ganga emerges, or Ganga flows through that. Ganga, we know, is a symbol of knowledge, Jnanam, that purifies. So that comes from Kabardhine. Again, you see the happiness. The Jnanam is the happiness that flows in. Shagadviraya. Shagadviraya is one who eliminates or weakens the powerful enemies. And where are they? They are not outside, they are internal to us. Internally we have Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Mada, Matcharya. All these enemies are within us. And that Raga, Dvesham, Kama, Krodham is the one that causes us to lose the blissfulness that is always existing with us. And we are not able to win that easily due to the Bhagavan's Maya Sakti. And here we are addressing Shayadviraya, hey Lord, with your help, it can be, you can eliminate it. You can help me eliminate that.